With the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out soon, Nintendo seem hell-bent on trying to outdo Steam for their sales. From my perspective, it seems like they're actually doing quite a good job. It does seem like every single second of every single day, a new game goes on sale. But once again, I've tried my best to cherry pick through the trash and get you some decent games on sale. But you know what's completely free? That subscribe button. Right down there. Winkety wink wink wink. Darkest Dungeon is a roguelite turn-based RPG, which almost in a fourth wall breaking time deals with the stresses of adventuring. It also has a 70% off. It's also got a 7.3 Metascore. The whole premise of this one does actually quite intrigue me. You get to recruit different heroes that are flawed, and as you can see, the hand-drawn visuals look absolutely gorgeous. Once again, Graveyard Keeper hits the sales, and it's almost getting as often as MK. Weirdly enough, we'll come back to that in a bit. But basically this one's just in the US, and basically if you're a fan of Stardew Valley but you like things a little bit more, shall we say, darker, this one is probably the one you need to be seeking out as you try to find the best way to manage your graveyard, and of course those shortcuts to, try and save a bob or two. So get your shovels ready, as them graves won't dig themselves. Blue Fire right now has 70% off, and I've never even heard about this game, but it does look quite interesting. With a pretty decent 7.2 Metascore, this is an action platformer adventure game set in a 3D world, but there is no denying the fact that this one does actually look quite decent, and therefore I ask anyone that owns it to maybe leave a comment down below of whether or not it's worth getting. Doomsday Hunters is 62% off, another one just for the US. Don't worry, there are some UK only ones coming up soon. This action RPG is kind of procedure generated out of the wazoo. At its roots it is a twin stick shooter, but it does also have the ability to dismantle weapons that you find strewn around and basically use them to upgrade and mod other weapons. And it even boasts over 160 enemies and 20 bosses, so I guess you get your money's worth on this one. Hey everybody, MK1 is on sale in the UK for 67% off. Just saying. Dreamscaper is 75% off in the US at the moment, and if you've been looking at this game and thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Its 1.1 update has just been put out, or at least it's been put out at some point anyway. It's there now. This one's a bit of an action roguelike, and you get to do, I believe, some puzzle solving as well, whilst warping time and the reality around you within a elusive dream state. And again, I call for anyone that's played this game to leave a comment down below just to let us know. Anything really. But Yonder is 80% off in the UK, and I know this one because I've played it quite a lot. It's a farm management game type thing where you can build your own farm and crops and things like that. It's actually quite a good fun game, resource management and all that lot. Yeah, I enjoyed this one, and I would actually recommend it, even more so at an 80% off in the UK. And across in the US, Urban Flow is 87% off, and again, I know this one quite well. I reviewed it and I found it quite a fun game to play. Basically, you get to control the traffic by using traffic lights strewn around the actual area, making sure that you use the red light to stop the traffic, green light to make them go, and obviously control them to such a degree that they don't crash into each other. Ashen is 75% off both regions this time, and this is a Dark Souls type game, and it's a multiplayer one as well. In fact, it's multiplayers in both characters are there at the same time. This one's actually quite good fun, if not really difficult, but that's Souls-like, isn't it? This one's got a lot to offer, really unique graphics and visuals. It does have pretty decent sound, coupled all together with your usual Souls-like type battling elements. Personally, I would recommend it if you're into Dark Souls and want something a little bit more different from the normal type Dark Souls. But if you have been on the fence, then maybe this is the best time to purchase it. And there is one other thing that you don't need to purchase that comes free, and would be Ashen if you clicked on the subscribe button. That so didn't work, did it? A like would be great as well. Until next time.